So this Proactly software, it runs out of a browser, which means that you can access the software from anywhere, any system, or even from your mobile phone. So the moment you log into the software, you see a dashboard, which here it is telling me how much percentage of my compliances have been done on time, how many were done but delayed, and how many are still pending, it is not done. I can click on this button to drill down and see those list of compliances also. This dashboard is telling me the compliances which are upcoming, like today there is one compliance which is pending. If we scroll down, whatever compliances are overdue, which means the date has gone and the work has not been done, this is a aging analysis, weekly aging analysis of those compliances. Now this graph is showing us how many days before the due date were the compliances completed, which were done on time. For example, 28% of my compliances have been done 1 week before the due date. 20%, 27% have been done on the last date, on the due date. Now this here is giving list of entities. So this software has an option of creating unlimited any number of entities or companies. So for each of the company, how many compliances have been done on time, how many delayed, and how many overdue. So I can change this to see a report user wise also. So my office staff, their performance in terms of how many compliances they have been doing on time, how many delayed, that is done after the due date, and how many are overdue, still pending. So let me come to Audit Compliance and show you how we can retrieve any document from the software. So let me say select Systech softwares for last year 1920. Now say I want a TDS challan for last year May. So this 1920 is listing out the list of all compliances, and I have put search here for TDS. So TDS 26Q or TDS non-salary challan May month, 7 June was the due date, and it was completed on 4th June. So this is the proof of compliance. I click on this and I get the challan copy. So whoever completes the work, they can upload any kind of data. It could be Excel file, image file, PDF file. So now let me create a demo company and show you how easy it is to implement the software. So I'll create a company name called Demo Private Limited. Private Limited company belonging to the state. Let me select Maharashtra, city Mumbai. So company is created. Now let me assign the compliances. So the software comes with the predefined compliances, built-in compliances related to the statutory, and the due dates are also built into this. There are about 31 compliances which are built in. So we just need to assign them to this company which is created. Say demo company, compliance type I'll say government for current period 2021, and select some of the compliances. So ESI applicable, GSTR 9C, GSTR 1, 3B, tax return. So I can randomly select some of these for the purpose of demo. And let me assign this. So I've selected about 10 compliances, which is coming to 55 transactions in a year. Confirm. So it is assigned to this particular entity. Now we have to assign to a person. So we'll say assign to maker, demo private limited, government compliance for current year. We have two roles, maker and checker. So first we will assign to a maker. Maker is compulsory, checker is optional. So checker is like a workflow where whenever maker completes a work, the checker can check and then approve or reject it. So I'll say maker is my name, Viveksha. And out of these compliances, either I could select all or I could remove some. I'll say I don't do Form 16, it is done by somebody else. The rest are assigned. Out of the 10, 9 are assigned to me, and I confirm. So that's it. You are now ready to use the software. So if I come to update compliance, In my upcoming task, let me select or filter to just demo company. And if I say instead of next 7 days all, it is showing me that this demo company, these are all the upcoming tasks. 31st October is the last date for GSTR 9C return. Now suppose this is not applicable to me. So I click on update. Let's say this compliance is not required. Remark as not applicable. Close it. Done. With one click, it is closed. Now suppose there is some compliance which I have already done. Say GSTR 1, 11th November, or let me go to overdue, which means the compliance is till date. Today is 21st October. So from April till October, whatever compliances are pending, it will come in this overdue tab. So let me say GSTR 1 of last year, this has been completed. So I'll say this was completed on the due date was 11th April. I did it on 9th April. And then I upload the proof from here. With one click, I just select the file and upload it. So that's it. This is how easy it is for a maker to complete the compliance. Now let me show you the built-in compliances. Since they have the dates built in, if any extensions by the government, that also is updated by us in the software. So example, GSTR 9C, 30th September was earlier date, and then it was extended to 31st October. If we click on view, it will show us the notification. If you want to create your own compliance, you can come to add compliance and create or even import the list of compliances from an Excel file. So compliance is something which is recurring, and one-time task is as the name suggests, suppose some notice has come or something, you can create a one-time task and assign it to a person to keep a track of the work, whether it is done and not done, what is the status. You can say whether it is government or internal, proof upload mandatory, yes or no, what is the compliance name, description, belongs to which category, the criticality, and in the next screen it will ask me the frequency, where we can create compliances which are either weekly, fortnightly, monthly, quarterly, half yearly or yearly. Now in the settings, we have an option send reminder mails, yes or no, and default how many days before the due date. By default it is 7 days. You can change this. So how do you get a mail? So a maker gets a mail every day morning 10 o'clock saying the following compliances are due in the next 7 days. The checker gets a mail giving them the list of compliances which are pending for approval. The administrator will get a mail, just one mail per day, telling them what are all the compliances which are overdue, where the date has gone but the work has not been done, and what are the compliances which are going to be due tomorrow but where the work is still pending, so that they can take escalation. It's like an escalation. Now, there is also a client module which is enabled for professional companies like CA firms. So whenever a person completes a work, automatically the email can go to the client. Say example, TDS deposit, this particular task, this was the due date, it was completed on so and so date, and this is the proof of compliance. So this mail can go to a client. Now coming back to the software, so there is an analytics screen where you will know what is the work done by which person in the last 7 days, 15 days, 30 days. There is a pivot, it's like a Excel pivot table where you can create your own report by selecting what do you want in the rows and what do you want in the filter by what, like example, compliance wise, entity wise, user wise, how do you want the report. So coming back, let me show you a couple of other things. Like edit assign. So whenever you have assigned a task to someone, you can again change it and assign it to someone else. If someone is leaving or going on a long leave, you can click on transfer to transfer all their tasks to some other person. Carry forward is with one click, the entire list of compliances can be carried forward to the next year. Yeah. So we have covered most of the important features. So any questions or doubts, please feel free to get in touch with our sales team or me. Thank you.